what advice would you have out there? And we touched upon this a little bit earlier on, but just to kind of summarize, what advice would you give some other people that are kind of in a role at the moment that they're not too happy with? They've always wanted to sort of do their own thing, or they had this idea or this other passion. What's sort of the best way to go about doing that? And sort of what advice would you give that person?
Yeah. Well, the first one is do it. Go for it. Do your
But
other passion.
don't
But
just quit your full-time job and
yeah, don't just quit your full-time job. And I don't know, everyone has different scenarios and financial situations. Financially, if you're able to quit your full-time job and run your passion, go for it. I certainly wasn't able to, having kids and mortgage and all that stuff. So, and, I mean, in general, without that. But my thing is go for it, but use your full-time job and any other roles that you do as education. So soak in as much as you can. Listen, be aware. Don't just be aware of the role that you're doing. Try and find out, what the marketing person's doing or what the owner's doing. So, I was paying close attention to, once I decided that one day I'm going to do something of my own, I was paying close attention to what the owners, what the management was doing, but also what they weren't doing as well. That's, I think, almost more important as well. And you just learn from that, write things down, just be a sponge, learn as much as you can. Um, and running your own business, and I'm sure you know, is one of the hardest things I've ever done. It's I'm
absolutely.
fairly fresh into it. It's so much harder than I thought, but it's so much more fulfilling than I thought as well. So just so you know, there. So
Yeah.
upskill yourself as much as you can. At the same time, go for it and try and find a way to do it while on the side without being a detriment to your full-time role. Don't that make that a focus, but there's no secret. You've got to work hard. You just have to do it. Go and make time for it, and
And
then
take that risk that you're a bit hesitant. At some point, you're going to have to,
yeah,
like, nothing is ever guaranteed in this life. And at some point, you're going to have to take some risk and just take that
yeah,
leap of faith and
yeah,
put a bet on yourself